folks, to make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come in again and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. Attention, local fans. We're close to our next penalty giveaway. Flossie with your toy.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for that game against the Thunder, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here are the starters for Utah. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, James is out there with Connect. Then it's Williams. Then there's James. And it's Reeves in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved.
Sorry. I have to fix the lineup first, man. When did AR become a small forward, bruh?
Getting back. I'm slacking. I was celebrating.
Bandron Zimi.
He about to tear the roof off. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? It's your night tonight. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
be here for our figurine giveaway. Play the game to get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Utah Jazz. Then on Thursday, the San Antonio Spurs come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
The starters for Utah: Collins and Kessler there in the middle, George and Sexton in the backcourt, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Cadet is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves, then it's Williams, and it's James in at the point guard position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
So the Lakers win the tip. James outside. James passes to James.
What the hell?
Williams a screen on Collins. And it's blocked by Kessler.
My God.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Reeves against Sexton. Drops in the layup for 2.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like they'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
And Allie, thanks. George's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
2 points.
Wow.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
George scanning the floor. There's the triple. No good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's James.
Ooh. LeBron with the slam. What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
Sexton passes to George. Back to Sexton. Kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. James with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, Kessler
Oh my
with the
God,
block.
another
And
block,
look,
man.
Kessler just has a nose for the ball.
coming out of nowhere,
He is
bro.
a certified shot blocker.
Collins outside. George outside. High arcing shot. Rejected
LeBron.
by James.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. James against George. And that one's good. James.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Here's Sexton. LeBron with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Sexton. Collins outside. Back to Sexton. With the drive. And that one's good. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
To the inside. Here's Connect. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
George, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Shot's good by James. Jazz trail by 4. George with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the 3. And George gets it to go on the assist by George.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Inside, here's Connect, and he dunks it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
George passes to Collins. And Collins with the jam.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
James outside. Pass to Connect. From the strike. The rebound by the Jazz.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's James. Shoots over George.
Oh my
Stolen
God.
by Collins. George scanning the floor. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to George. Over Connect. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers in the lead. This one for 3. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now here's George. Outside for Sexton. Reeves against George. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. And they take the lead.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Utah's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he lobs it up and finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court.
Utah making a switch here. Sensaball's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves, down low. Here's Champ, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style, that was sweet. The Jazz have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Sexton. Collins with a screen on Reeves for 3. Sexton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Champ passes to James. Collins with the rebound. James has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Tipped. To the middle. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Collins outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Still without a bucket. Kicks it out to Collins from the arc. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And that one's good. James has got 6 points.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Pass to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, it seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Lakers trail. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Mavericks delivered in a major way. He ended up with 9 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Utah leading by 3 to the paint. Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski, covered by Milton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And that one misses. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Champ. Drummond up top. Back to Milton. And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Good screen, man.
Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Collins. George outside. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. And that one's good. Clarkson.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Clarkson against Doncic. That one falls.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Jazz leading by 4. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Filipowski. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sensible is checked in for John Collins. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic against Clarkson. Launches a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Good job, man.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Collier. No points yet. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Now here's Milton. Guarded closely. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Collier. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Utah with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And the jam by Drummond.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
Clarkson against Doncic. And here's Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. Tie game in Los Angeles. We've got more in store for you right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Shake Milton out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Champ in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Utah trailing here. Here's Collier. No made baskets yet. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. Wow. On the assist from Collier. Collier's got 3 assists in the game. Clarkson against Reeves. Drummond passes to James. Milton with it. James deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond the screen on George. They grab their own miss. Tries again, and so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Lakers, #1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
That free throw misses. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
James is checked in for Milton. Good on the second one.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Clarkson outside. Nice form on the 20-footer. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Clarkson just has such a good understanding of the game. He really knows how to find his shot.
Reeves against Clarkson. Outside Reeves. Drummond, the screen on Clarkson to the inside.
Good pass.
And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. James against George. Pass to Filipowski. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sensabaugh.
Oh my God, my bad.
And the 3 off target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
James. And the shot counts. He's fouled.
Yes,
and it's a
sir.
chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Collier taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. A shot by Reeves, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's George. He's got 6. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. George outside from deep three-point land. James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Wow.
Oh, George with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For three, Collier drops in the three. And the Jazz lead by 2. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays and baskets that many can't.
James, left side. Pass to Champ. James, outside. Just 3 to shoot. From downtown. Leaps for it. And they'll get another chance. There's a screen. Here's James. Buries it down low. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
George, a screen on Reeves. Here's Clarkson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Champ. Pass to James. Now here's Reeves. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to James. Oh, swiped away. Here's Filipowski. And here's Clarkson. Four on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And the shot falls short that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Good job, Ron.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. George has got 10.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Down low. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Collier. It's George on the wing. James with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Reeves. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's George. Gets it to fall from the right block. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
To the middle. Champ passes to Williams. Misses from short range. For Utah, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Sensabaugh. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's James. Offensive rebound from deep. Reeves. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's Collier. The 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Champ. George defending. Champ passes to James. On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Clarkson to get back on track. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Williams. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Connects checked in for Reeves. And Milton subbed in for James. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. Here's Connect. Milton surveys the floor. Drummond to screen on George. Milton for three. He drops it from range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now here's George. Kessler down low. Drummond defending. George has the open look. Kicks it to George. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. George has got 5.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Milton attacking. That one's good for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Jazz leading by 4. Collins outside. Pass to Sexton. The shot from 20 feet out, and they pick up 2. Give him 8 points now.
I just love the ball movement.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Drummond passes to Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1 minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. It's a one-on-one situation. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Champ. He's covered by Kessler. Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, nice D from George. Into the lane. And the jam by George.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive. Cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Milton against George. Pass to Champ. Here's Connect. Check by Sexton. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Connect. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Milton against George. It's George on the wing. Collins outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's George. He's got 5. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
Free throw good from Sexton. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. There's 18 seconds left to play in the half. Milton against George. Baseline try. Second chance shot. And it's blocked by Kessler. Sexton looking around. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Jazz.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's George. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the three. Now here's George. The three ball. And Reeves pulls it down. Pass to James. On the clock. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. George against Reeves. George's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Kessler down low, working on Williams. George, right side. Yep, count it. George has got 16 points now.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Here's James. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's James. After the basket by Utah. James inside. He's got 13. Out to James. Puts up a three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Outside Sexton. Here's George. And it's Connect with a rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Pass to James. And Los Angeles with another three.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
George passes to Collins. Back to George. Here's the three. George with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Shoots over Collins. James can't get that one to fall. Utah leading. Now George. And he converts the layup. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
James inside. George defending. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Right wing. Screen by James. Here's Connect. Basket's good. Connect's got 8. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. George passes to Kessler. Back to George from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Oh my God.
Here's Connect.
Oh no, Dalton, man.
And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Here's Sexton. Count it. He's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. James outside. From deep. The shot by James, no good. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the inside. Kessler against Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Luka Doncic has checked in for Reeves.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 77, Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
Outside Sexton from behind the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to James. Collins against James. That shot is off. Collins with the defensive effort. George outside. Here's Kessler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Now here's Williams. Doncic with it. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. That's on Colin Sexton. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. That's good from Doncic. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's Connect. Give him 8. Doncic, no good. George against Doncic. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to George. Down low. Here's Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sexton's got 17 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Inside. Doncic left side. Now here is James. Drummond, the screen on George. James passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Sexton. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Drummond up top. James deciding where to go with it. Doncic against Sexton. And it's Doncic missing. The Jazz have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. To the middle. Pass to Sexton. Driving in. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
Here's James. Here's Drummond. Doncic outside. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz leading by 8. George outside. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get out and get wild.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Clarkson against Doncic. Pass to Sensabaugh. They set the pick. Back to Clarkson. Deflected. And here's Milton. 5 points in the game. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Utah leading by 6. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. For 3, Collier. The shot misses. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Drummond passes to Vanderbilt. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Clarkson against Doncic. Tries to break his ice. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clarkson's got 10 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Champ. Outside Milton. Vanderbilt with a screen. Milton passes to Champ. The kick out to Milton. The 3. Utah grabs the miss.
How about Jake?
Out left to the wing. Collins outside. Here's Filipowski, covered by Milton. They set the screen. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Champ. To the inside. Drummond. And the layup is good off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Filipowski. Drummond defending. And here's Collins for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
With the putback. Kicks it to Doncic. 4-3. Kept alive. And the jam by Drummond.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Clarkson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Clarkson's one of those guards who's really good working on the inside.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Utah, Jordan Clarkson, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. Doncic against Clarkson. Doncic passes to Milton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Milton's got 7 points.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for the Utah Jazz. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron James out there with Williams. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Connect. And it's Champ in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Champ. James passes to Williams. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Collier. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Here's Champ. Williams defending. James outside. Williams with the screen. 5 to shoot. Oh, sweet move. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier, covered by Milton. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Pass to Filipowski. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Outside Milton. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Clarkson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Reeves, the pass to James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. One shot.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside, Williams. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 8 now. James outside. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. James outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
That's exactly the kind of shooter you need down the stretch to win games.
Clarkson outside. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 5.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to connect. James outside. Oh, great focus from James.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson with a screen on James. Here's Sensabaugh. Drives to the hoop. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
George, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 3, Deontay Lord.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Sensabaugh. Checked by James. Clock is at 3. Here's Williams. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Williams. James outside. Screen by James. To the paint. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Yeah, he's a student of the game. LeBron releases at just the right time to get the pick and roll score.
Here's Filipowski. Williams defending. Here's Sensabaugh. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Lakers foul. LeBron James. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to connect. James against Collins. Here comes LeBron. And here is Williams. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Collins. Over James. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Only for 3.
James can't get it to go. Utah leading by 3. George with it. Picked up by James.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah. Colin Sexton. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Lakers trail by 5. James outside. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Utah grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Sexton up top. He's covered by Reeves. Collins with it. Back to Sexton. Here's George. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's Connect. George defending. Fires from the corner. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's the floater. George outside. Takes the 3. Offensive board. Kessler passes to George. Outside Sexton. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Jazz leading by 5. It's George on the wing. Checked by James. Reeves against Sexton. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Kessler passes to Sexton. Collins outside. Now George for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To tie it up. The rebound by the Jazz. George passes to Kessler. George outside. Inside. And George with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. And Collins with the big block.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The 3 from Sexton. Reeves with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5. Now here is James. Williams passes to Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton. At the line for 1.
Here's James. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Put your hands together for the Lakers Breakers.
And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 8. James passes to Reeves. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Sexton. Pass to George. Kessler with it. He's covered by Reeves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, it's hard not to get physical when going up against a guy of Walker Kessler's stature.
Shooting for Utah, Kessler at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
And he sinks the second. Now James. Down low. That one's good from James on the assist from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. George with it. Kicks it to George. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Over James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. George has got 6 here in the quarter. Lakers trail by 9. And here's James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Here's George. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 22 points.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's James. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. James, no good on the free throw. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Collins against James. Collins passes to Sexton. Sends it home from three-point land. Sexton's got 31.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Williams a screen on George. Pass to James. Fader on the way. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays from Colin Sexton.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Now here's George. Collins with a screen on James. George against James. George, right side. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
That's his second personal.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
George taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
see Utah get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
We can get that one back next time.
Nice try, guys. Running at 16. Lost to play, or what the hell just happened? Well, I just went to the start because has wrapped his team. Just let just walk all over us. This always happens a lot of time. That is not this. So that I play ship like but yeah. Nice. I mean drama.
Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow. No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.